rookie utility. Got a group of failures and they're all my friends. Got a group of drinks and the bottles never end. And the night's gotta rock, gotta roll, and they gotta do fun. In the heart of no morals, babe, well, you're gonna get stuck.
Alright, you guys, check it out. I'm about to call my boy Chris So. I'm not going to give you his last name. He joined the military at the same time as me. Encountered in an unfortunate circumstance, but not in lieu of serving his country. So I want to thank you guys for joining Joint Narcissism on this one. He clearly isn't going to smoke one. He's probably not going to drink one either. Paralyzed from the neck down. So, this is my boy Chris. Thank you guys for joining in on Joint Narcissism. Make sure you subscribe, rate 5 stars on iTunes. Super important, super crucial. Every podcasting app, make sure you subscribe. You will always get every episode I upload. 2 episodes a week, Monday and Wednesday, or Thursday, give or take. Let me give him a call right now. I have to find him first. I'm gonna pause here. Hello. You there?
Yep.
What up, brother?
What do you got to do?
Hold on 1 second. All right, now we're back. I had to fix the audio so I can't hear myself. It fucks me up when I try to talk.
You got it all figured out now?
Yeah. We're good to go. We're good to go, brother.
All right.
So it's been fucking since what, 2000 and something, 2008, since 2009, since we talked in person?
Oh my God, no. When we first
joined?
Both joined the recruiter station.
Yeah, we both joined the military at like the same fucking time.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. You were out there doing PT with him, and I was over there recruited.
Yeah, you just getting goofing around and shit, and I was like, oh shit, that's Dexter.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So it's been a lot since that time that has happened, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, before all that, actually, I was fighting pro out there with Franklin Geary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was fighting pro. I was making okay money, but I was like, man, I can't live like this, you know.
Yeah.
It's either go to school or join the military, and I told military.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it.
So let's make this clear for my listeners. Because the audio is not going to be great, and that's perfectly fucking fine. But to give what's that word I'm looking for? I hate when I can't find words and I know them. Context to why it sounds the way it sounds.
Why?
Yeah, it's because you use your mouth for everything. You can't use.
Yeah. I use the stylus.
The stylus with your lips or whatever, right?
Yeah, I hold it on with my mouth and everything, and I'll move with the contact here and there, and do all that. I got my wheelchair up.
Yeah. Do you have any? All right, so real quick premise. Fought in. You went to, where did you go in war?
Oh, I was in. What's it called? Like actually south of Kandahar. So I was like right in the front line of everything. Like it was like undiscovered territory.
Yeah. And you came back with a Purple Heart, correct?
Yeah, what happened was with that, I was getting off shift with, off guard and everything, and we were hungry, eating, doing our business, and people went to sleep and everything. I was close enough where it fractured my sternum and gave me PTSD, TBI, and I still was able to, with my buddies and everything, dig out the 6 soldiers that, 4 soldiers that were buried alive.
What?
And,
Buried alive?
Buried alive. Yeah, they were buried alive in the mud hut.
No way.
Because of a V-bit explosion. So yeah, so I still ran up with a van, and they blew our whole compound up. Like the whole thing was demolished.
Fuck. God.
Yeah, so we had to do all that. I had to go get, they had to do checks and all that in the hospital. So they had people looking at me like I'm a ghost or like I'm stupid or something. So every time I got out of bed, they kept looking at me like, they're not supposed to be walking it now. I was like, but I feel fine, One sergeant came up to me and was like, no, what do you mean that? Like, if it wasn't someone like you, or we don't know how, that they would be dead.
Wow.
Yeah, so shit, what, bro?
That's crazy.
Kept walking around still.
That's some stubborn ass. Yeah, you're a stubborn motherfucker, dude. I remember you. I remember you.
Yeah, remember in high school?
Yeah, man. You were an ego-driven person. I remember one time you pissed Clark off because you fucking went off and started socking shit because you didn't make weight in wrestling. Clark was like, what the fuck? He needs to chill the fuck out. And I'm just thinking, like, damn. Like, you don't see that in very many people, you know what I mean? Where they get upset at themselves for failing. Not very many people have that quality.
Oh, right. Nowadays, it's just ridiculous how everything's catered to, especially now in the military. I hate to say it, but military is down to shit. Like, catering to
the liberal bullshit.
Transgenders, the transgenders and women and.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a like me personally. I don't give a fuck about transgender. But the politically correct bullshit has got to go. The fucking stress cards they have now and
I heard about that. I didn't have that.
No, but I didn't have it either. Even when I was there, it was relatively easy. The hard part was dealing with the other idiots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking or
not trying to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
I wanted to fight so much.
Yeah, I got
a punch.
I got in a fight one time in basic training. Some guy, his name was Fitzgerald. I hope he hears this.
Yeah. Fuck Fitzgerald. Piece of shit.
He was a piece of shit in the army. Oh, yeah, let me tell you. Well, one day he pissed me off so much that I was yelling at him, and we were about to fight, and here comes one of the drill sergeants. So what the fuck is going on in here? Like, this little piece of shit thinks he could fucking beat my ass and all it is. And I was like, I want to fucking, I'll show him right now. And no one knew that, I was doing all that.
Drill sergeant, did the drill sergeant let you go at it or what?
Yeah, hell yeah. We got the match up. We got it up. And then we went at it. This kid literally gave up within 2 minutes, and I was doing all kinds of weird shit on him. I was angled his face. He got raped. I raped him.
Yeah.
I literally just raped him.
So you used your pre-existing wrestling knowledge, and then you already had combat class, right?
Well, that and then I had a jiu-jitsu under me.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
All the samba, all that good stuff from my trainer.
Yeah.
And they didn't know about it, so I was like, whatever, okay.
Weren't you doing MMA before you got into the military?
Yeah.
That's right. You were doing it with Juan, right? Black Juan?
Actually, me and Black Juan were actually doing boxing together, and then when I went from boxing, I think you went to American Sports University.
Yeah, that's that place I did internship at. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sucks
I
dick.
yeah. Now it does.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to meet my coach that guided me well, and I was lucky, not to get
Mhm.
shitty people.
Yeah. So how
But yeah,
I wanna ask about how you're doing now, man. I can only imagine.
um,
How are you
I'm
feeling?
sorry.
Be honest.
After getting
So
shot and everything, yeah, it's shitty. I mean, I look good. I mean, I have a good, I have a good health, everything, but all that,
yeah,
it's hard, it's hard.
yeah,
People
dude.
don't realize,
I can imagine, man.
and then you get the stare from everybody, like, what the fuck, like, if you're doing it magically, or,
Yeah,
I'm like, what the
yeah.
hell, I want to roll over some kids someday.
have you have you looked into any new technologies to help you get better? Maybe
Yeah.
stem
There's this
cell.
one study. There's one study actually that I was trying to tell people. I was going to tell you too that there's a study out in UCLA. It was just like I saw it on Facebook that this guy was paralyzed from chest down like I am,
Mm-hmm.
and they put this like little dandy looking thing on back of his man,
Yeah.
and he was able slowly to move his hand,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he was able.
I know
Then he was
exactly what
able-
you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
sort of
then he
like
started-
sort of like a Bluetooth wireless technology where they
Yeah,
attach a
something like that.
device. Yeah, they attach
Yeah.
a device to all your spinal nerves, right?
Yeah,
And it
right,
translates
right, where-
from your brain.
yeah. So hopefully I get accepted to that, and
You
then
better get accepted. If you don't fucking get accepted, let me know, dude. I'll make a. I got 20,000 followers on Twitter. Okay.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
put it fucking out there because this whole like my big thing is the big pharma, right? You would have had that shit already if we didn't have a fucking bullshit bureaucratic dumb shit where they want to know how to profit off it before they let people benefit from it.
I know. You have no idea.
No,
the
it's
one-
very fucking upsetting. It's very.
It's,
It's my okay. Look at it.
really ridiculous.
I have a niece that was born jacked up, right? She's never gonna be normal ever. She had a cleft palate. She's born without a hand. She's her, uneven eye, like full. It's just the Spartans would have thrown her away,
Yeah.
And she has seizures all the time. And I told my brother, dude, give her some fucking THC CBD oil. She will never have a seizure
that shit
again.
would work. That would definitely work.
You know what he
I saw that
said?
happen.
He said no because my doctor doesn't believe in that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
Kidding me? You got me
man.
fucked up. If that was my daughter, that would be the first thing
Give it
she
her,
would be on.
yeah.
First thing,
I would have given it her.
fuck the government and fuck the
Shit,
big
I-
pharma. You got to worry about you and yours.
I definitely, you have to worry about you and yours. You have to take care of what you got. Because I know I smoke, so I don't give a damn what the Texas says to fuck on whatever.
I mean,
But
at this point,
it helps out with like bad things, anxiety things,
anxiety
and all that.
and depression is a fucking bitch,
Yeah.
man. It's a bitch,
Yeah,
and
it
like
is.
I see your posts sometimes. I don't comment because I don't know what to fucking say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
'Cause
know.
I already know.
yeah.
I know what you're feeling. I've experienced that, man. I've tried to end my life more than once. I understand exactly what you're going through, even though I'm not fucking paralyzed. I'm a
Yeah.
very empathetic person. I can fucking understand. I get it. I fucking get it, man. I feel bad. I hate when you post shit like that because I don't know what to fucking do. And I'm a problem solver, bro. I want to help. The only thing I can do is have a conversation with you. That's the best I can do. And
It helps,
and I really
right?
do
Little
hope.
things help. Yeah, little things.
Yeah,
Little
they
things
help.
help,
Man.
man. I have a lot of hope for a lot of stuff,
It's good, man. You need to have hope and belief in other shit. And I believe in technology, but I have no hope for mankind because it's all about greed, man.
Oh my
So
god,
powerful.
you have no idea. Like I don't even know how school is anymore. That like, do they even teach in school, or like, do they get to read books like we used to, or like what the hell?
Schools, I don't know. Fuck school, okay? Fuck school. You don't need school. All you need is Google. Real shit. The only thing you would need school for is a different perspective. That's all.
You know what they really need? Like I'll talk with about my sister a lot. With my sister, there's like a school where it teaches you like real life lessons and shit.
Life skills.
Like life skills. You know, like you know, if you need to pay bills, you need to do this, this, and this, or if you teach you how to cook and shit, or teach you how to be like at least fucking man up for your shit. Stop being like little girls and everything.
I blame it all on the single parent system, man. The single mom system.
Oh man.
A lot of us grew up that way, man. A lot of us grew up without a dad. Nobody.
Yeah, I grew up with no dad. My mom whooped my ass. Like whenever I fucked up, I knew I fucked up.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is kids nowadays don't have that. They think that that how they feel in the moment, they're entitled to that feeling, and everyone else needs to cater to it because being raised, that's how they were raised. In my experience, for the not 100%, I would say about 80% of the time, moms are fucking nurturing, loving, and they want to make you stop crying. But dads are not like that because, for the most part, we want them to be ready for the world, and men traditionally know how fucked up the real world is because traditionally, now I'm using this key word traditionally because back in the days, women's place was in the house. Times are different now, though. That's the thing that we need to adapt to the idea that women are not going to always be in the kitchen. Women are going to do the same jobs that we do now.
Exactly. Like now that women in infantry now, that actually.
Yeah, women are rangers. There's
rangers.
One female rangers now.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You can hold your own. Hey,
dude, I've always hold your own.
Yeah, if you can hold your own, then more power to you. But exactly. I don't know.
You don't want to pick up the slack, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I agree. I agree. That's equality. That's feminism. Right?
Yeah.
You're a feminist, dude.
Well, what's scary about that too is when you're in combat, what's the first thing you're gonna do when a woman gets shot?
Well,
what does guys do? Guys are like, fuck, I gotta get to that girl.
I think that's just the transitional phase that the military will have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like there have to be.
Scary thing.
Yeah, I get it. It can be scary when you have to think like, oh fuck, if this bitch gets jacked up. But man, dude, like if that woman went through the same amount of training as you did, she's probably just as tough as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and sometimes the baddest motherfucker can be the Achilles heel of your squad. You know? The thing is, it's everything in life is circumstantial. You know, you could have never guessed that you would be in the position that you're in. You probably would have thought it would have been caused by the military, but it didn't. You know what I mean? It happened otherwise. But what makes us great, what makes men and every human great, is overcoming adversity. And you've done a hell of a job, man. You've done a hell of a job because let me tell you, I don't think I could have done as well as you have done, man. I'm a lot weaker in that department.
No lie. I woke up right when I woke up, the lights in my eyes and everything, and then I realized what was going on, and I tell you, man, I wanted to give up so bad, but
yeah, man,
I had to suck it up for my family, just get through it.
Yeah, I get it, dude. It's the idea of giving up. It's so seductive. And so easy. It's so easy.
It's so easy to do it, but it's like why do it if you can't? You know,
I mean, yeah. You know, just because you are the way you are currently doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. You're still young. You're, what, a year younger than me or something?
Yeah.
28? 27?
28, 27, 28.
Something like that, right? I'm getting a... God damn it. I bet you don't miss cramps.
Oh man, I was having cramps so bad.
I've been getting cramps in my feet. Do you remember how terrible cramps in your feet?
Oh my
Gonna make you wish
god.
you were paralyzed.
Yeah, like yeah,
It's
jumping
painful.
around. Yeah,
It's painful.
jumping around on the mat. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Trying to fucking stretch. Like, why you stretching?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? My toes, my
It's
feet.
the toe. The
Yeah.
toe.
Yeah. Well, man, I really do hope that shit turns around, dude. Like, technology is insane right now. It's accelerating
yeah.
at a fucking insane pace. I mean, 20 years from now,
I'm waiting for it.
20 years from now, you could easily upload your consciousness into an artificial robot. Easily.
I would have doubt that. I would have
Dude,
doubt
it's
just
already
funny.
happening right now. They're already uploading. They're going through the phases of uploading a consciousness. Westworld.
What?
Yeah, it's been a thing, man, for a while. Robots, they're getting more. They've created real life. Japan has created sex
Yeah, I
robots
seen
you can
the
order.
robot. Yeah, I seen that. I was like,
And
what
it's
the
easy.
fuck?
If you take the algorithm and upload it into the robot's computer, it's basically consciousness is an algorithm, man. It's memory with improvisation and recall. So with memory, if you remember things, you can improvise on situations, and recall basically makes you a sentient human. That's all we do. That's what makes us who we are, is memory and
Crazy.
improvisation. You know? It's so
That was
like
fucking crazy. Yo, I
Crazy,
seen
dude.
one with this robot. Like, she was like, I forgot her name, but she had a name and everything. And she was like, well, what do you expect from me? And like, he asked her, like, the guy, one of the reporters, like, do you want to kill the human race? So
yeah.
I will kill the human race. So I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
Like,
you know
that's
why it
just
is?
scary.
It's because that's why humans and mankind are so terrified of robots. The original Westworld movie came out in like the 80s or something, and that was a long time ago, dude. And still to this day, it's still a thing. Like, we're so terrified of creating something that's going to overpower us. I believe
Yeah,
is because
true.
somewhere deep down in the human subconscious, we know we killed God. I think that that's the
No.
circle of life. We end up killing our creators. Ex Machina showed that. Westworld shows that, and it's a running theme. If you think about it, if we were to create an intelligent life form and tell it to protect us, what do you think it would do? What would be the rational, unemotional way to keep us from going to war and killing each other all the time?
Killer.
Kill us or keep us in cages, right?
True.
It's a simple thing, and you just got to look at it outside of your emotions at a rational, unfair, dickish point of view, and you'll be like, well, that's where robots would be like, yeah, that's, if we're going to save our planet, we need to enslave this crazy species of animal that seems to be fucking self-destructive. It's like we're cancerous. God, it's so fucking dull and grim. I think of negative shit all the time.
Yeah, I know, right? I always think about, like, just like, what if this or what if that? And, but I mean, sometimes I don't think about it because it is what it is. And
You're absolutely right.
I could be in the worst place, you know? I could be brain dead, like, sometimes. Like, I see one guy that was out here in Texas, was, like, completely brain dead on a ventilator, like life support machine and everything, and they send him home with the family. I was like, that's selfish.
That's in my will. No life support.
Yeah,
That's in my
Yeah,
will.
no,
My body is meant to be dead. I want my body to be dead. I don't want
yeah.
saving it.
I got my DNR. I did because they tried to do that shit with me with the heart attack. Like, oh, we have to give you a fucking surgery. I was like, nah. If anything happens, just let me know. Makes me comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. What is do you have any goals or anything? Something you want to do with yourself?
Well, right now I'm in the process of actually trying to help kids out that grew up like us in like neighborhoods like that we grew up, and try to put them out. Try to if students are like in a with and well-educated kid and everything. I want to actually
You want to make a difference the only way you can.
help them out. Yeah, help them out. Even just new shoes or whatever sleeves or
Yeah.
because like back we had struggles back in the day.
Fuck yeah, man. I admit, hate growing up, man. The idea of that, like, I never knew how good I had it when you knew me.
Yeah.
Like, I had it so good. Even though, I didn't live at home, I was a runaway and I lived couch to couch. I had it good, man. Life was good when we were young. And it was like, we completely did not we did not appreciate our youth at all.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like kids nowadays just want it their way and ridiculous. Like I see kids now hitting teachers and shit. I'm like, shit, that was us. We were bad and so much shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was a terrible kid. I hit a teacher.
Hey, I was bad too. I did some real crazy shit.
I remember second grade, I got put in special ed. I was in special education until seventh grade. Seventh grade year, I got let out because second grade, I grew up with my mom, and this is my whole single mom theory, and this is why I say it a lot. I'm not saying all single moms are shit, but generally they are. My mom, she didn't have a chance. She got married off when she was 14. She had my oldest brother when she was 14. She had to drop out of school at 14, dude. She didn't have a chance. She didn't know a goddamn thing about a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? So how am I supposed to be upset with her because she didn't give me the life skills that I needed to handle the shit that I went through? She didn't even have them, So I had to learn how to forgive her, and that's my general consensus for America, and that's why we have this fucking social justice warrior thing that's going on right now. All these fucking brats like throwing fits because things aren't going the way they want. Like people,
I hate that shit.
The gender pronoun.
Over it.
Come on. They have not experienced life. That's what's wrong with the single mom system. If the mom does not also be the dad, like a legitimate dad, the dad that drops knowledge, wisdom, or scolding, life lessons, that's what dads do. We teach. Like, we are the teachers of the family, not the moms. Moms are not the teachers unless they take that role upon themselves. Naturally, in a bipartisan family where there's a mom and a dad, the dad is the teacher generally, because the dad is usually the one that experienced life, because traditionally women didn't grow up doing what men did. They were at the house with their moms playing with dolls or historically women were not set up to deliver those life skills. I'm not saying that it is not something that moms can do. I'm just saying we need one more generation until we get to that point, I think. And the social justice warrior bullshit will go away.
That's very true.
I think about stupid shit all the time, man.
Still, it's good to think that way, because one day we're gonna need to have to think about that situation.
That's why I like I want to be a professional podcaster so bad. Like, this is talking to people. This is all I ever want to do for the rest of my life. You could do it too, man. You know what I mean?
Cool.
It's just you gotta. I want to know as much as possible because I know that I don't know shit, and yet the general knowledge.
I don't know anything.
Like, the way I come off to people, I'm pretty sure you remember me this way too, but as a know-it-all. A lot of people call me a know-it-all. Right? Did you ever?
I don't know. I just thought that you were just funny as shit.
You know what's
the
crazy?
The dumb shit.
The dumb shit you do.
Yeah, dude. The dumb. Oh, look, there's dumb on that.
Yeah.
I used to hate you doing that shit.
You know what's so upsetting is that I had the ingredient life to become a professional stand-up comedian. My life is the setting of a great stand-up, and I didn't know that until like last year. And now I'm all old and weird. Like I'm not the same person you knew in high school. You know, I'm not all crazy outgoing. I'm actually super withdrawn. I'm super introvert. I don't hang out with anybody. When I go out, I don't act crazy. Like, you remember me as the crazy guy, the guy that would climb up the bleachers when they're folded up and sing "All by Myself," you know? Skinny dipping, you know? I was the guy that just didn't give a fuck. But like life, as I'm sure you know better than me, life kicked my ass to the point where I'm not the same person.
Life could change in an instant. It's crazy. You never expect things to, oh, hey, everything's going great. Oh no, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Then
it's like you can never attain that. It's like you're always at the precipice and then you get your ass kicked right back down to the bottom. Like, it's so defeating. But what makes us more powerful, what makes us more American than any motherfucker that ever ended their life is that we never ended our life, is that we didn't give up. You know, there's nothing more American than never giving up. Sometimes never giving up is the miracle itself. You feel me? A lot of times people want to say, like, attach like a mysticism to an event, but nobody ever respects the grit and the strength of fucking will, man. It's insane in comparison to the average person. It's amazing. It's something that should be applauded. But it's not, like, when you think of it as like, if I'm saying that about you, like, it could be a commendable thing if someone else is hearing it. But if I'm saying that about myself, it's immediately dismissible. That's it's a consciousness problem, man.
And then, like, as soon as the football player got injured, and everyone's like, wow, that's fun. But like, if somebody got shot or something, or nowadays it's like, oh, whatever.
It's not even a big deal.
Yeah, not no more.
Like those pussy ass soccer players. God damn, those pussy soccer players. Are you kidding me right now? They'll like I'll hit my kids harder than that and they'll laugh, you know? Fucking pussy.
Yeah, they'll follow those sports for nothing.
That's why that's why the United States of America isn't great at soccer, is because we're not a bunch of pussies.
Oh, man.
Aside from baseball. Anyways, man. So, what do you do, man? How do you keep your mind occupied?
I go out, like, do movies, you know, things like that. Like I said, trying to help.
Yeah.
Like, underprivileged and all that, and need to go to school for everything.
Yeah. Do you ever think you might want to do a podcast?
A what?
A podcast, what you're doing right now, but something like a help podcast, something for other people in your situation. Like you could provide some motivational shit for them. You know what I'm saying? Like all you got to do is record. You could call me and I could record it. I could do all the editing, all the promotion, all that shit. Of course, you got money. You could pay for your hosting because I'm poor. You could do a motivational podcast, dude. You know, it could be a daily diary. It could be a daily diary where you talk about how you're dealing with what you're going through, explaining verbatim how you feel, and then explain how you combat that, you know, because you are a warrior. You're a wounded warrior. And how are you still a warrior? You know what I mean? God, this is powerful. Yeah. Are you down? This is powerful. Yeah, I guarantee you this, like, your show would be a fucking hit, dude. Holy shit. Like, I just got motivated right now. I got all inspired, but it's half it's half because I'm high and half because I'm buzzed. Well, no, I wouldn't say half and half. I would say, yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it.
I'm high too.
That's good. So do you do sprays? Do you do like syringe? What do you do?
I just smoke.
Huh?
I just smoke.
You smoke?
Yeah.
Vape or like legit lighten up a stogie? Like a legit fucking joint?
Yeah.
Yeah? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's great? You know what the show's called, right? Joint narcissism. The joint is, of course, playing on words for the weed.
Hell, of course.
Dude.
Hell yeah, I do it all the time. Well, not all the time when I need it, especially
When you need it in your mind, right? Not for physical.
No, for I have these spasms in my legs, and they like rock my body like real hard.
Yeah.
And, like I smoke a few hits.
And indicate more CBD heavy.
Yeah.
That's like, more muscular medicine is this CBD heavy. Yeah. That's awesome, man. I'm fucking, and you're in Texas right now, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm do all that good shit.
Are you ever gonna come back to Cali?
Well, yeah, once
everything's over.
No. Once you give me the okay, you guys, oh yeah, you get the okay for this study. Here's your dates and everything, and shit. I'm selling my house and gonna buy a new house out in California.
Fuck yeah! And then I'll if we start a show, I'll go over there, hook you up with a setup, so that you could do it. You could do it professional style, and all you gotta do is use your little fucking stylus thing to activate shit, and then boom, dude, I'm excited. Let's tell these motherfuckers to mainstream this shit. We got a life to live. You feel me? You got a fucking life to live. There is so much you could do with podcasting. It's insane. It's insane. You could make an insane amount of money on podcasting as well.
I can be good though.
It's that's why it's my dream, because I love doing this, and you could be a fucking millionaire. You could legit.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
And I could just be sitting here. You could just be chilling, right? Paralyzed. You don't have to do a goddamn thing but run your mouth, bro, and you can make a fortune. And you could change lives. It's amazing. It's an amazing medium, and it's super. Right now, it's like when TV was invented. How there's only 3 stations. There's only a couple of shows. Right now it's when the show. It's probably the 80s for TV right now for podcasting. Give it 10 more years, bro. This is gonna be the shit, because not only do they have virtual reality, right? They got you could do the 360 camera live stream, and people can use their VR goggles with it, so they could be at the podcast with you at your show.
Oh, here's cool.
And you're the thing about a podcast is you're the only motherfucker in charge.
What?
Yes, your sponsors come to you for your listeners, so you don't have to change a goddamn thing. You don't have to not cuss. You don't have to do anything. You have to be yourself and sell your product to your customers. It's not like TV, because TV is sold to the masses. People can't choose what they watch, So advertisers, you can't cuss. That's why they have the fucking rating system. You don't have that with podcasts, because someone has to choose to listen to your individual show. And if they stay listening, then it doesn't matter. So you can make that's what I mean. In advertising, since there is no censorship, there is endless potential. Endless potential.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's the next frontier, and this is America, and it's all about entrepreneurship and fuck limitations and all that bullshit. It's about...
I hate all that. Especially on the internet, how much is all that's out for us too,
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of the Bitcoin?
The what?
Bitcoin.
Yeah, I heard about Bitcoin.
Yeah, man, they make bank off all that, and
you know why?
You're able to buy what you want.
It's because exactly. There's nothing more American than that. And that's why Bitcoin will be the next currency. It's not, but it will be, guaranteed, because Bitcoin is all over the world. It's not a one nation. It's an all nation, and it's not controlled
Yeah,
by.
honestly.
It's not controlled by a few banks. It's controlled by each individual. That's what makes Bitcoin great because it's a true democracy.
Yeah.
There's nothing more
Well, that's
democratic
about
than that. And yeah, I think 10 years from now, it's gonna be like how debit cards and credit cards were introduced in the 90s and the 80s.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I
You
think
can
it's
use it
just gonna be
anywhere you want in the world.
exactly. It's all about innovation. Shit might be invented, but a generation or two, that shit might have been improved upon significantly, and then that requires
Yeah.
change for the advancement of our nation, and that's why. If you were to talk politics, I think all Congress, Senate, everybody, there should be a term limit that is relatively short and relatively relevant to the presidency. Because everybody knows it ain't everything ain't the president's fault. Because shit, it's all checks and balances. You got the judiciary, the executive, and the fucking Congress. You know?
And everything has to be processed with everyone.
Yep. So if every 4 years there needed to be a re-election, guaranteed everybody would vote every year, right? Or at least every 4. And I think things might go more smoothly, more democratically, because our society takes too long to implement a changing societal idea for the better, because people fear change.
There's
They
so
think-
much
yeah,
changing out there. It's ridiculous, man.
I think America's new model should just be like fucking change made us great or something, because then that's a constant reminder that experiencing different things and hearing something different than you already believed might improve you as a person, because what you probably knew was probably wrong, and it's okay because you didn't know better. But now you do. And now you're smarter than you were yesterday, and that should be fucking epic. But instead, people's egos and feelings are attached to things, and they can't accept the change. And that's what causes war. Yeah, I got all the answers, man. I got all the fucking answers. I'm a know-it-all. I'm a fucking piece of shit. know-it-all.
One thing I wish I never did was train with Clark. Because he set me up for failure. He would always tell me not to do this, not to do that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then right when I go to my other gym, I'm like bolting, I'm doing all fucking like high crotches and shit. All that ass. And then I see Clark and he's doing all these like weird faces, and I'm like, oh dude, what the fuck? Like, I would argue with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you guys used to butt heads a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, wrestling, man, to be honest with you, the wrestling and training in the military, aside from dealing with all the bullshit, those were some of the best times of my life, man. When I was, and that's Joe Rogan talks about a lot on the show because he has a lot of veterans and hunters and people who spend a lot of time together with people. Why they love it so much is because it's the only time in our life where you're 100% yourself and you 100% know somebody. Because nowadays that shit doesn't happen. There is no best friends anymore. I personally
There's no
believe
such
that.
thing as weddings anymore or lasting that long.
No, people don't respect laughter and love and camaraderie and the simple fact that the people that are in your life, you should treasure them and cherish them because
I regret not.
That's a special thing.
My brothers, or my brothers and sisters. I regret it.
And I think for me, the reason why I think about that general topic so much is because I grew up without all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have it, and what caused me to recognize that was because I got tired of people leaving me I was an inconvenience to everybody. Like, I lost everyone in my life, and I was just like, well, I don't like what about me is wrong? You know, and I looked in on myself and I saw some flaws and I've been working on it, you know. Ugh.
I never thought you were that.
Huh?
I never thought you were that person. Everyone has their moments, you know.
Yeah.
Like me, dude. Like when I dated that mood chick, and all the girls in high school hated me. Like, they're like, why you with that girl? She's ugly. I'm like, I don't know. That's just me. When I'm with someone, I'm with someone, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I was with her, it was just bullshit. Like bullshit. I almost I got in a fight. Knocked that guy's teeth out. I kicked out the rest of his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like in those moments as a kid, when we experience that shit, it feels so goddamn overwhelming, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucking powerful. You're just overwhelmed and so controlled and consumed by those stupid ass goddamn emotions. I made so many bad choices based on those emotions. And now, when it's too late, if I were to had a dad, you know, that maybe had the same knowledge I have now, would have dropped knowledge on me and been like, bro, chill. Trust me. Just chill, you know? You know, like, that's what I'm going to tell my son, you know? Chill, bro. Just fucking chill.
Out. Hey, yeah.
You know, just wait it out. Just wait it out. I'm be like, your mom was my booty call in high school, okay? Just chill. You know, just like, we'll figure it out. Like, everything's going to be okay. It's not going to be the end of the world, bro. Yeah. It's funny. Well, man.
I'm so glad I didn't have no kids.
Why? I mean,
well, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I actually wait.
You could probably still have a kid.
If I was in high school, had a kid with Lou. Dude.
Yeah,
I would have hated life. I would have.
You would have been. You would have been me. Even though, like, I had Hazel was conceived a year after high school, so we technically didn't get pregnant in high school, but it was just like a year after. It was like the Halloween after she got pregnant, and then the year after that, Hazel was born. And it does limit your experience, man. It either makes you a piece of shit or it makes you bitter at the world later on in life. You know, like me, I was a piece of shit, man. I didn't think I was being a piece of shit at the moment, but now that I look at it from my point of view now, I'm like, yeah, I was a piece of shit. I should have, you know, behaved differently. But it is what it is. I had to learn the hard way rather than having a dad tell me to stop being a piece of shit, you know? Like if I had if my son started acting like how I was acting, I would have been like, okay, we need to have a sit down. First of all, stop being a piece of shit and get your shit together, you know? Like I would have dropped knowledge on him.
I know you're being a piece of shit than I was.
Nah.
That's so sad, dude.
What is?
Are you saying that?
Nah, I'd be all right, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I actually got that tattooed on my inner arm. I don't know if you remember seeing that. But
what?
It is what it is.
Oh, I don't know.
It's tattooed on my left inner bicep. Because it was my first life lesson, man. First life lesson as an adult. No excuses. My boss was like, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't care why. It is what it is. And then if you apply that to the majority of everything in life, it makes things a little bit easier. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with, you know? Because sometimes being upset and, you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
you have no control over that shit, man. Why let your life be altered if it is what it is? Like, okay, I just need to accept it so that my life can maintain. God, good life lesson.
Yeah.
Well, man, I think it's we're getting to about 50 minutes, and you sound like you're dozing off or you're high or something.
Yeah.
And it's all good. It's all fucking good. So I think we're gonna fucking end it here. But I want to continue talking to you about maybe working on the idea of doing a show for you. If you're interested in it. So, thank you for calling in. And
I'll definitely write you on this.
Where I will add your Facebook. Do you want me to add your Facebook to the description of the show so people can look at it and go find it and follow you or whatever? Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. All right, and then thank you everyone for listening.
All right, thank you for listening.
Yeah, Joint Narcissism. Subscribe, iTunes, Stitcher,
bro, you be safe.
and Google Play. All right, Chris, man, I'll fucking till next time. All right, peace.
All right, peace.